Hi, it's Kit Alowitz with another video segment from the Leadership Journey. Today I'm particularly excited to speak about the preeminent customer experience. And I'd like to specifically introduce you to, you might even call it unveil, our agreed upon common purpose as an organization regarding what a preeminent customer experience is and feels and tastes like. To date, such a common purpose that specifically states what our stance on a preeminent customer experience is and feels like has not really existed, or at least has not been cemented into the fabric of our culture. Yes, we have surveys we offer to customers about their experience. Yes, we talk in loose terms as groups about what a customer experience is, and yet there are various degrees across the enterprise as to what a preeminent customer experience is and is not. My objective in this video is to introduce and state for the record what our common purpose is as an entity regarding a preeminent customer experience. I'd like to also introduce you to the quality standards that give legs to our common purpose. My intention is to invite you to join our unified cause to deliver a repeatable, predictable, reliable, preeminent customer experience in terms of initiative. We as an organization have always stated that the customer comes first, and is really, this is why we exist. We have various measurement mechanisms in place to gather feedback from our customers as to how we are doing. And I'm okay saying we are okay. We are in the middle of the pack against a high quality standard for most of these survey instruments. And then there are some measurement instruments that we use to measure how or what our customers think of us that we are not doing as well in. These, in all cases, are opportunities for improvement. Right now, most of our preeminent customer experience is driven by individual employees, their own personal commitment to delivering something special each time. You can be a fly on the wall in various departments in our organization, and in some cases, you will witness exemplary service delivered by one employee, and then you might buzz around to another department or even visit another employee in the same department and now witness something less than exemplary. Same company, different employees, different results in terms of the care of the customer. We want to curb this difference. We want to attempt to bring some very simple yet powerful common understanding to our organization as to what a repeatable, reliable, preeminent customer experience, what it looks like and feels like and tastes like. Giving and receiving a preeminent customer experience it's frankly rarely contested when involved in some sort of debate. It seems like everyone wants to receive such an experience, a preeminent experience, repeatedly, as well as I rarely find a person or employee who doesn't say it's important to deliver a great service. However, what good service looks like, smells like, feels like, and tastes like can vary widely. So my question is there wisdom in having a common understanding, a common platform, a common perspective, a common purpose? If I were to mention 5 to 10 different companies and brands in the marketplace, most of us, in fact, some of the most cherished organizations in America right now, and if I was to ask you to share your observations as to what type of service you get or describe what you think the common purpose is as you engage in these different organizational experiences, or the employees that are asked to be involved in those, in terms of the kind of experience or the behavior standards you would experience as you interact with those companies and their brands, chances are you'd give me a fairly tight band of commonality. In fact, in preparation for this video, I asked 10 people that I know to describe their experience with popular companies like Starbucks, Amazon, Apple, Disney, and Kroger. As I compared the findings across the 10 people I asked, across each company and then across the various companies competing against each other, there was a common theme. These companies appear to have strongly invested in their people, their employees, by defining what a preeminent customer experience is, looks like, feels like, tastes like, because it shows up in these companies' employees in their behavior, in a consistent, repeatable set of actions and behaviors. These companies deliver a great customer experience repeatedly. Wherever you go, the experience is the same. The same preeminent experience. Is there that often, like occasional rare exception where you don't get that preeminent customer experience? Of course, but it's not often. These companies define what it looks like for a large organization to identify and train their employees to a common purpose around the customer experience. These companies define the behaviors that drive that repeatable, preeminent customer experience. Call these behaviors or quality standards. This is what I intend to define for you in this video. Now, the preeminent customer care team, called the pcX team, has been interviewing us, our employees, our managers. We have been conducting various focus groups, interviewing our customers, studying our brand values, sifting through the various data sets we have on the customer service and customer data that they expect from us, and exploring together, you and I, as to what is the wisest common purpose and quality standards for us, the people of Anderson-Hauser. The common purpose, it's defined as, it's pretty simple, our customer service expectation. The common purpose asks, what must we, the people of Anderson-Hauser, hold ourselves to in terms of delivering a preeminent customer experience? The common purpose, it must be action words. For in delivering world-class preeminent customer service, it requires consistent action, 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 action. It requires we be a certain way, act a certain way, show up in a certain way, exhibit a preeminent set of behaviors that then deliver on that promise. So, our common purpose is create value. Yes, create value. In every transaction, every interaction, every touch point, we create value. This simple phrase is completely measurable, and therefore why we landed on our common purpose is create value. This is why I like it so much. After every single touch point I have with a customer, irregardless of the type of touch point it is, I can ask myself, as well as my customer can ask, as well as my manager can ask, did I, Kit Allowitz, create value? The answer is a simple yes or no. If I'm committed to a preeminent customer experience, then I own creating that value in every single touch point. No exceptions. That is entirely my responsibility, and I alone own it. Yes, the organization is responsible for helping set the environment and the surroundings, but I own the bigger share. I choose to bring my heart and mind to the job in delivering this create value in every engagement. I'm inviting you to own your part in our common purpose of create value. The preeminent customer care team has worked with tons of data to essentially skinny down this huge arena for a tight, meaningful, and powerful common purpose statement. With the help of everyone at Anderson-Hauser, we landed on create value. Now, there's a plethora of other words and phrases that were part of our journey in order to get to this place of stating our purpose is to create value. In order to create value, there's a host of additional meanings that encapsulate what create value is. They include such power words as passionate, exceed, reliability, recommendation, solutions, timeliness, seamless, courtesy, painless, frictionless, ownership, accuracy, satisfy, engineer, efficiency, effectiveness, advantage, proactivity, intense, inspire, generate, and simplify. These additional words within create value provide the fodder for you and I to actively seek, train, learn, modify, expect, and deliver a preeminent customer experience again and again by making it our common purpose to create value. Across the various departments within the sales center of Anderson-Hauser, there are, as you know, a variety of different types of customer touch points as well as differences in the degree of frequency. However, what is not different, what is not debatable, is our common collective pursuit of, in every single transaction with the customer, your purpose, my purpose, our purpose is to create value, period. I mentioned earlier that when I randomly sampled 10 people I know and asked them to describe their experience with Starbucks, Amazon, Apple, Disney, and Kroger, the findings across the various companies regarding a repeatable customer experience were similar, both within the companies and then various overlaps in the same sort of experience across these same companies. I would suggest that these companies aim to deliver their own version of create value. Whether you are at Starbucks or Kroger's or Amazon, their aim for a preeminent experience is to create value for me, for you, in every single touch point that they have with folks like you and I. Our business has so many fantastic touch points to create value. It's actually kind of fun to think about. If I wanted to be wild and crazy, however, for just a moment, whether we are describing the customer outside the walls of Anderson Hauser or the customer that's sitting across from you right now, or in another department, or in another production center, or somewhere else across the world, we have a measurable number of touch point opportunities to in fact create value. Don't let a single create value opportunity slip by you. It's our innate responsibility to find a connection between our mission as an organization and our common purpose we have as an entity to create value in every single touch point with our customers. Join the wagon. It's exhilarating and enthralling to consider waking up every day and thinking, I bring value. I create value. Bring it on. Consider, in fact, maybe even getting a little Zig Ziglar-like and maybe even saying out loud every day, I am the CEO of Create Value for my customers today. Okay, so the recognizable companies that I mentioned earlier, they unify their employees and their culture of their firms with a strong, reliable, relatable is a key word, common purpose. This is important. They also train, expect, and demand employees exhibit a set of behaviors that drive that repeatable, preeminent customer experience. Call these behaviors quality standards. In fact, let's call them quality standards of behavior. Quality standards, essentially, they give legs to the common purpose. Quality standards offer consistency to our approach. Quality standards offer a preeminent customer experience. Quality standards provide the power and autonomy for employees to do the right thing. Quality standards clarify the most important behaviors we must exhibit in order to offer a preeminent customer experience, and these quality standards are listed in order of priority for execution. At Anderson Hauser, our quality standards are ownership, courtesy, accuracy, timely. Taking just a moment now to put the common purpose that I mentioned earlier and the quality standards together, we have our common purpose as it relates to a preeminent customer experience is create value. We do this through ownership, courtesy, accuracy, and timely. You like? I'd like that just to sink in for just a moment, if you could. We invite you to consider that this common purpose and these quality standards are applicable to you and I wherever you find or wherever you find yourself in the organization. The Preeminent Customer Care team has went through dozens, literally dozens and dozens of scenarios, working hard to ensure that our common purpose and our quality standards apply and make sense wherever you and I are in the organization. If you're in accounting, it applies. Shipping, it applies. Marketing, it applies. Sales, it applies. Operations, it applies. Sales specialists, HR, calibration, executive team, middle management, front line, you, me. Our common purpose and quality standards apply universally. Let me give you a little bit more leg to each of the 4 quality standards, remembering that the quality standards are the legs to the common purpose, the consistency to our approach, the qualification of what a preeminent customer experience is, and arms each of us with the power to act and thus create value in every single interaction with our customers. Okay, so quality standard number 1 is ownership. Ownership means you own, you're proactive. Offer clear, intentional communication, that you are reliable, that you provide the extra, that you exceed expectation. Quality standard number 2 is courtesy. Courtesy means that you and I show mutual respect, that you us, Anderson Hauser, is easy to do business with, shows respect, that you are memorable, and that you have empathy. Quality standard number 3 is accuracy. Accuracy means you and I think safety, slow down and do it right, that you pay very close attention to detail, that you provide and expect data, and that you are transparent. Quality standard number 4 is timely. Timely means that you have a sense of urgency, that you are proactive, that you are responsive, that you wisely balance efficiency and effectiveness. These 4 quality standards become the behaviors we exhibit that drive a repeatable customer experience of create value. The quality standards are listed in order of priority. While you may end up simultaneously in many circumstances exhibiting all 4 at the same time, in the end, we choose to take ownership before courtesy, accuracy, or timely. And as an example, that we'd expect you'd not sacrifice accuracy, quality standard number 3, in the name of timely, quality standard number 4, and then end up getting a wrong solution for the customer. Having ownership as quality standard number 1, in fact, allows us to set this mindset. You set the stage, and then are courteous and accurate and timely in terms of your engagement with the customer, which allows you to solidify the customer getting what we're looking for, a repeatable, reliable, preeminent customer experience. I personally am very excited about where we are and where we've landed in terms of our common purpose and our quality standards. Additionally, what's neat is this, that the common purpose and quality standards, they have been vetted, they've been talked about and vetted with the executive team. You and I have their support. They, in turn, see the necessity for they themselves, each one of them, to find a deep and personal connection to our common purpose and our quality standards. I invite you to do the same. Find the personal connection to create value, for it's truly what we do and must do in order to help our customers succeed. For as you know, if our customers don't succeed with our help, they'll simply go elsewhere. We exist and only have the right to exist if we deliver a preeminent, repeatable, world-class customer experience again and again, in every single touch point, in every interaction, on every call, in every face-to-face, in every document, and in every single communication. Create value. Take extreme ownership. Be courteous. Be accurate. Be timely. Live it, breathe it, be it, want it. Don't allow yourself to be okay with anything but a code that you live by every day. That code is create value. Those behaviors are ownership, courtesy, accuracy, and timely. Chris Remington with Gartner states that the customer experience is the new marketing battlefront. Let's you and I decide to get out on the battlefront, make a difference, both in the legacy you create every day and for our customer, and in the legacy you leave in being the embodiment of a world-class, preeminent customer service guru. It's a choice, and it's a choice only you can make. Claire Muscat states that building a great customer experience does not happen by accident. It happens by design, end quote. We have invested, as an organization, the time and energy to get clear as to our organization, as to what our common purpose is to the customer, as well as the quality standards, call them behaviors, that are absolutely necessary for you and I to show up with and exhibit every single day, no exceptions. Take the challenge. Get on the boat. Get in the car. Hop aboard this spaceship. We, the people of Anderson Hauser, we're going places, so come with us. And so for my powerful emotional close today, I quote Jeff Bezos, founder and CEO of Amazon. The number one thing that has made us successful by far is obsessive, compulsive focus on the customer. Now I gotta say, I love the word obsessive. I therefore invite you to become, get, and maintain an obsessive level of preeminent customer service follow-up guruship. It's a choice. Make that choice. Create value every day, every single interaction. Take ownership, be courteous, be accurate, and timely. I'm Kit Alowitz, and we will see you next time.